Sagittarius reading, but how we'll do it is with the Black Moon astrology spread. But I'm gonna have all this going on as well. But from what we have here so far, right? What I got this all set up, right? Seems like some shit is about to happen, but of course, under every full moon, new moon, some major shit is going to happen. Of course, we got the moon here under my Madhouse Tarot, but we also have. All right, so let's just go over my decks. We have my Vedic astrology, Black Moon astrology, Sacred Rebels deck, Karma cards, Romance stars, vice versa deck, tarot, sexual magic, or like everybody else like to call them the red cards, the erotic fantasy tarot, Madhouse tarot, and the Tarot of Opposition is the deck that I've been wanting to use for a very long time, which actually kind of triggered me to do this spread. So I'm just like, well, if I'm going to use these cards out of my own free will, then I definitely want to actually put it to work. So I was just like, well, there is a new moon happening. Why not just do a spread on that? But from what I have here, right, we have vivid dreams. It says, pay attention to your dreams. As the connection deepens, your dreams become more pronounced and full of answers. So, whoever you are, individual, right? You definitely are coming into some dreams recently. You're connecting with somebody here, with the lovers. With the vice versa deck, with the lovers here, you're definitely you're connecting with somebody in the Ace of Cups. If you're not, then you're about to be connected with somebody. Something is about to be revealed. Something hidden. Some secrets are coming out. The two of you are in conflict. Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about conflict. This is about a fight. Right? If I'm looking at it from both perspectives. But then again, if you put 5 and 5 together, that's 10. Obviously, right? You know, simple math. But, you know, you got the 10 of Wands here. That's like a burden. S&M now is playing. We was just listening to Niggas in Paris by Kanye West and Jay-Z. Now we have S&M by Rihanna. So it seems like, you know, or with the Ace of Cups here, right? Somebody definitely wants to make love to you. Oh, with the moon there, again, Queen of Wands, yeah, somebody's very confident about what they're about to do, right? With the Loud album, yeah, Queen of Wands, red, loud, confident, fiery, passionate, creative. Vivid dreams. That's the wet. Somebody's having wet dreams. That's what it is. Conflict. They're backed up. You can't run away with faded pussy. Follow your heart. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction. How can you love me after everything we've been through? Is what we have from my decks. Right. Inspiration. Maybe you inspire somebody. You could be a Virgo, or you could have a Virgo Mars, right? Asserting, courage, focus, physical strength, willpower, independence, conflict. Yep, there we go with that conflict. Strategy, prowess, and weapons. In the world, not of the world. 34. At the bottom of the deck, diving for light. I don't know if this really is okay. Yeah. Diving for light. In the world, not of the world. Are you It's needing you to really kind of be of service, but also be in tune with it, be in tune with nature, for real. As you see how this person is like connected with nature, like her pearls or her beads or whatever, like extend from her hair, and then they turn into fish eggs, and then they turn into fishes, and now they're, you know, whole salmon in the sea or in the river, right? Just of her being active into, you know, nature, asserting herself. Virgo, right? But I'm full cards from here, right? There's a 4 or 5 cards, you know, from the book. Oh, that's right. Yikes. 6 ones there. Want to become famous by followers and viewers on Big Follow. I'm good, Radius. I don't need to buy followers. I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. By Rihanna. SNL. So somebody definitely wants to be a little bit feisty. Somebody wants to be fiery. Friends, 11th house. So this could be a friend, right? You could be having a wet dream about a friend. That's essentially a wet dream. Vivid dreams about a friend. There's a right with this lovers here on the what is this, vice versa deck, right? I love this version of the lovers versus this side, right? Because this one is more very unconventional to me. You know, this is the yin and yang right here, right? You still got the burning bush and the tree, but then you have this Star of David. I think this is Saturn. I could be wrong, but you know, this is a Venus though, Gemini. But and the two, I don't know. This is just something very different about it. It's very odd. It's very eccentric, and I feel like this is what this connection is that you have with this person that you're having these vivid dreams about. Ace of Cups is there. You want to offer them the cup, or maybe that's what the dreams are insinuating, right? Of course, you see they're in bed together, but this is the tarot sexual magic, so they're all kind of like getting down and dirty though, for real. But this one's more very intimate though. This seems very, very sensual. Like, this seems more like, I mean, this is not really sex for real. Or could be, never mind. We got S&M and then we got Freak Like Me next. So, I mean, right? With these 5 of Wands here, that conflict, I also look at that as 10, like 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is about burdens, but I also looked at it as my backed up card as well. You know, you're sexually frustrated, diving for light. So this is basically saying you take that leap of faith, shoot your shot. You having dreams about this person, talk to them, assert yourself, right? Mars energy. But the spread that we are using, right? It is the Black Moon. Yeah, the Black Moon spread. So I take 5 cards out. Freak Like Me. You know, y'all, ain't nothing wrong with being freaky. You know, I definitely like to show my ass, but I can't do it with everybody now. You know. I mean, if that's your twist, though, then by all means. All right, so that came up first. Second, third, 2 more cards, right? 5 cards. This might be a very long reading, y'all. This is why we call this Fuck You TV, right? We do what we want over here. And you get the message or you don't. But I appreciate the ones who tune all the way in and take it for what it is. You know, I appreciate y'all. But the moon is about secrets, though. So this is what you're, of course, at night, what you're dreaming about. Now you're being exposed, right? Something's being illuminated. You're caught under the light, under the full moon, under the new moon, right? Ten of Cups. See, right? Oh wow, the Tower. I keep saying right, but I apologize, right? The moon and the Ten of Cups. You're dreaming about somebody. You're having vivid dreams about somebody, but you're connected to them in some way, shape, or form. That Ace of Cups, right? They got your heart. Someone has your heart. I don't know if you are married or not. But, you know, these cards are telling you to shoot your shot with whoever you are. Right? Whoever you are desiring. But don't be lustful. Don't let this be about lust either. You know? I mean, the Lover's card is there. So it's definitely something unconventional. Definitely something untraditional. Gemini. 8th house, endings and beginnings. Sounds like death. Mercury, the mind. Uranus, genius. At the bottom of the deck, again, 11th house friends. Oh wow, so this could be a friend that you definitely want to get freaky with. You want to overstep that boundary. You want to, you want to cross the line, essentially. Happier. You could be an Aquarius as well. And be Aquarius on the board. I just need one more card. I don't need 3 now. I mean, unless we do something different, right? But partners, 7th house partners. And so now you want to be partners. Forced. There we go with Mars, right? Forcing yourself. Not really forcing yourself, but being assertive. Revolution. The solar eclipse. Happier by Marshmallow but still 2nd house owning a partnership. You could be life partners. Mars, right? Fighting for it, fighting to be partners. Maybe you could be fighting for your life partner. Aquarius, I know, right? Let's just flip this over. Libra, wow, air signs. Here we go. We got 2 air signs here. For Sagittarius new moon. So you may be either Sagittarius. I mean, you could be a Sagittarius, obviously. Moon. You could be an Aquarius moon, Libra moon, Aries moon. South node depths. So whoever has an Aries moon, check your south node. That could be the significance, right? You could be working in your south node, Aries, with that Aries moon. Working yourself may put you in bad karma, right? Just one more card, please. Just one more card, please. One more card, please. One more card, please. There we go. Faith. house. What are your placements too? Check your charts. I don't really know too much about that, even though I need to learn about that. Part of fortune, increase. In the world, not of the world. I don't know. For some of you, right? If you are an Aquarius or even a Libra, right? I seem like, I don't know. It don't even matter though, even if you are those signs, because I'm a Virgo, right? But I like to be in nature. Not as often as I should, right? As I need to. But I definitely, when I get out there though, it's definitely a freeing feeling. It definitely feels good to be out there in nature. It feels like home, essentially. I'll take that. And look, Mars still came out. Asserting, especially when it comes to that faith. Asserting your faith. Being more assertive about faith. Dissolving. Something needs to dissolve. Something needs to be let loose. Something needs to flow. That's what it is. Water here. Fluid, cool, flowing, wet, conforming, receptive. I was going to say something about submissive, or, submitting, binding, liquid, flux, tongue, taste. The number is 2. With that vivid dreams, somebody definitely wants to get a taste. Somebody wants to tongue you down. All in that booty. Literally all in that booty, your ass is out. Somebody want to get that tongue in that booty. Alright. So we have air here moving. That's right there with the blessings. Moving on to your blessings. But with Aquarius, we have Kapha, earth and water, which is cohesion. And then with the Libra, we have second house, which is treasury. That is Dana, wealth. With the sixth house, routine, we have earth, stabilizing, or it says Prithvi, which is stabilizing. Nose and smell. Then we want to pull from the karma cards. But with the stabilizing, that's that nose, that's that smell, right? If they try to tongue you down and they trying to touch, they trying to taste and touch on you with this nose and smell here. I'm telling you, they trying to get in your booty. They trying to sniff all on you now, and they trying to get all up in your ass. Skin and touch, right? With this air here moving. Virgo, wow. Could be the Aquarius, could be the Virgo. You could be an Aquarius dealing with a Virgo. Libra, South Node. You could have a South Node in Libra as well. That Aries moon, right? If you have an Aries moon, your South Node could be Libra. Now that this card is coming up with the karma here. Sixth house. Planet. We have Mars. Wow. Double Mars. You really could be in Aries as well. Aries and Sagittarius. Oh wow, isn't that that's a sign for something. That could be a fight. That could be war, spiritual war, right? Somebody was just telling me. I was just watching a reading when somebody was talking about some type of spiritual warfare going on. And, and when it comes to Aries and Sagittarius, that's basically father-son energy right there. intuition to protect, attitudes from the past about, resulting from the history of, in Cancer. Two princes, wow, right? Two princes is playing by spin doctors. This is two royalties. It's the bloodline, right? Two princes, a king and a prince, father and son energy, right? Diving for light, in the world, not of the world, vivid dreams. But that's maybe like you becoming a prince to becoming a king, right? Being from a prince to a king now, right? Asserting yourself. Conflict is here, and this moon here, and this new moon. But you have a love for somebody that you have a secret for. There's a secret love that's in conflict. Maybe you both long for each other, right? If we look at this card as the masculine and the feminine, right? She seems like she's into him just as much as he is into her, regardless of if it's same sex or not. You know, this is still a couple here that are intimate with each other. And that's a big ass cup too, so you know there's a lot of love. They got love for each other. And that cup, even though this is just one, and this is not a cup, this is a chalice. I guess there's a difference. Ooh, Dirty Diana, right? But this cup can douse out whatever these wands are. This is conflict. However, right, this is sort of like a pseudo vice versa deck, as you can see, right? Five of Wands. You see how this is real conflict and a fight going on. But this one's more like a playful type of energy here. Right? He seems very happy. They both seem like they're smiling. Right? They're roughhousing. Right? Now with the erotic fantasy, right? This is the other person, right? This could be you, right? With your ass out, having a whole bunch of men fighting over you. Not like in reality, but like there's a whole bunch of dudes just kind of throwing themselves at you. That's creating kind of like a conflict with you. In a sense, like you want to be, you want to get down and dirty with somebody, but it's a lot going on with these brothers right here, right? You don't know who you really want to give it up to. For real. It's not like it's not even like options for real. Well, the 10 of 10. Well, yeah, it's the 10 here. But this is the Wheel of Fortune now, right? You see that? That's what you really want to do with somebody under this full moon. 5, the Tower, right? 5 of Coins in the Tower, but the Tower comes before the 5 of Coins. So that's basically right. That's essentially like basically exactly what it is. You know, the Tower is like something being knocked down. The Tower is coming in to shake things up in your life. 5 of Coins is the being left out in the cold or having a lack mentality or literally being homeless. However you so choose in this situation. However, right, with this, but in this situation though, if we're looking at it like that, that's somebody. But we're looking at it from Madhouse Tarot is how I seen that though. But that's both of y'all coming in on this conflict after a Tower moment, right? 3 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords is a third party situation, but I also look at this as heartbreak essentially. It's 3 swords and a shield with a flower there. Some type of peace, serenity. There's rain here, some type of washing over something. On the other side, right, The flowers are dead. There's a leaf there. That could be a leaf from could be the leaf from the flowers there. But the flowers are dead. There's a sword. The sword's still in the shield with a heart there, all in the heart. But we got it like this though. He looks like he's reminiscing on something. He seems like he's at peace with something. Right? Two of Pentacles is juggling. Two of Cups is that soulmate connection. You're connecting with somebody, those dreams. Also, too, for some reason, right? Despite this being a child, but kind of covering his face though. These look like two nuts though, right? Two Pentacles. They're physical things. South Node, second house, 2-2, right? Treasury, wealth, something about your money, your finances. Libra, balance. What have you been balancing? But once we get into how we got these positions, we'll get more in depth into it. But this is something that you already know, I believe, though. The Aquarius there, right next to it. You already, right, you know something already. Hierophant. Wow, you could be married. Oh, wow. You may not be married. Burdens. Wow. You could be burdened in a marriage. You may be feeling left out in a cold in a marriage. Oh, wow. 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 You may need to be moving forward towards your counterpart, literally. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are literally counterparts. That's the Empress and the Emperor, essentially. You feel left out in the cold, and this person is going to bring you in. Oh, wow. King of Swords. Aquarius. Two of Swords, needing to make a decision. But it's you feel left out in the cold from somebody, but it's like trying to strategize the decision on ending it. You're in your head about it, right? Strategizing. Virgo's there too, analyzing. And the devil wanted to pop out. But Mars is definitely about action, asserting yourself, right? Action. It says it right there on the card. Action. The confronting of, the drive for. What are you passionate about? But what do you need to confront? If this is a masculine that I'm talking to, right? This is definitely you be taking that lead, being the leader now, playing your role. Of course, with that Aquarius, there's the I know, right? You seem like you know a lot. Three of Pentacles, asserting yourself to go build somewhere else. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. And the Devil's still at the bottom. Well, wow. It's a contract. Oh, wow, this is a contract that you already know about, bro, or sis. And this is with these dreams coming in. If you're having dreams about this person, because you have a contract with this person, duh. Get up off your ass and assert yourself. It's time to grow. It's time to increase, right? It's time to build. Intuition to project, or to protect. I'm sorry. Intuition to protect. That person that you're having vivid dreams about, you're supposed to be protecting that person, right? This is your other half. This is your counterpart. This is your partner in some way, shape, or form, right? Attitudes from the past about. That's That's literally, of course, addressing certain situations from their past. Reconciliation, karma, right? Wheel of Fortune, a fated event resulting from the history of. So this is not only the past life. This is not only reconciliation from your past, but this is also like past life things as well. This is something that's supposed to take place in history. This is a fated event. You can't run away from you can't run away you can't run away from what's fated, pussy. Oh wow, look at that. An empress wants to peek out. Right? Sitting on her throne. Actually, let's go right into we'll do that. Everybody by Black Box. 10 of Wands in reverse. Right? Somebody's backed up. Somebody wants to bust a nut, but somebody's no longer burdened. I'll take those. Strength, right? This is your rock. This is your power. This is your wonder twin. I don't know, you could be dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with a Virgo. When I look at the strength card though, especially when I see the feminine there with the lion, of course you look at the lion as Leo, but I always look at the feminine as being Virgo. So you know, you could be a Virgo Leo cusper as well, with air placements in your chart. Hands Up by Princess Nokia. Oh wow. Oh wow. Is that the Chariot? Yeah. Chariot and the Magician. Look at that. Is manifesting and moving forward, traveling, really being like of service to people, but is working, but with this person that you're moving towards, that's your rock, that's your confidant, this is y'all being manifestors and traveling, right? The Chariot is all about movement, but these are two major arcanas at that, so this is like something major. 4 of Pentacles. Holding on to something. But this one seems like she's a little bit afraid to make a move. Somewhat. Maybe she seems like she's sad. I mean, we are, and wow, it's like kind of cold too. Right? It seems like it's like fall, right? With the leaves or something blowing in the background. But she's sitting on her own by herself. Very closed off. Get on the bus. Do I got that deck out? Nope, I don't. And I was supposed to use that deck. I was going to use the Philly deck as well, but I already got enough tarot cards that I'm using. But the Chariot, which is here, is also, right, it's about getting on the bus for me as well. When this song comes up, get on the bus. Oh, because in the Philly deck, the Chariot is symbolic of our SEPTA buses here. So, but it's like literally somebody's like, get on the bus, go manifest. Getting on that bus is in moving forward, right? Being that magician to go work with somebody. Something needs to be something needs to flow. Dissolving. Water is there. That is all about your intuition. It will lead you in the right direction. These cards are still here, y'all. Follow your heart. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction. You can't run away from what's fated, pussy. But whoever you are, I don't know, they love you regardless. Because this is what you're probably going to say to them. Or this is what they're going to say to you. How can you love me after everything we've been through? Burdens is there. 10 of Wands. I mean, y'all were friends. And maybe now y'all trying to be partners. Not insinuating a marriage, but you know, you want to this is the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, essentially. So yeah, it's a marriage in some way, shape, or form. But again, with that Lovers that I showed you before, this is nothing really traditional about it. Yeah, we have the Hierophant here and the High Priestess. That's still y'all being of a high status, of a high caliber. You know, y'all still gonna be equal to each other in some way, shape, or form. But the actual conventions of y'all love is going to be so far beyond this world, right? The moon, what's done in the dark is going to be coming to light now. Oh, someone's taking a leap of faith. Your destiny, where you're going, your career. Oh wow, that's your 10th house, right? Somebody's taking a leap of faith in that. As am I, right? I think we all need to, working in our north nodes. That wanted to fly out. Knight of Coins. This is slow moving. This is slow movement, but this is coins nonetheless. This is something that you're manifesting. 3 of Pentacles, something that you worked hard for. All right, hey, you said that in the song, right? You're working towards, but you're slowly working hard at it. You know. With that there, right? I don't know why. With this shark here, it's something about being like silent but deadly though. I don't know, for some reason it's like a tread lightly type of situation, especially with this two of Pentacles here, but you're juggling. 8 of Swords, you're stuck, you're trapped. Knight of Swords, needing to cut something out, literally. Especially in this deck, you got the scissors there. That's insinuating cutting something out. But do you see how he's dressed though? It's really kind of being more like sophisticated with you, you know, on how you approach things, or at least how you should approach it, and the way you talk to whoever this person is that you need to cut off, to go towards whoever it is that you actually are destined, whoever you're destined to take this leap of faith in. Talk about leap of faith, yeah. Take the look, 9th house, right? Only thing to do is jump over the moon. That's from Rent. I never really watched the whole like full movie, but that's my song now. Someone's in a closet. Someone's hiding. Someone's hidden. But what's dead in the dark will come to the light. Taking a leap of faith, right? This is missed opportunities. This is you could be intentionally sabotaging yourself. These windows are open. It's clear skies. Those wings are there. You know, you have a way to get out. But you just sitting there, it's just like, what good is it doing you? 4 of Cups, right? 4 of Pentacles. You see her being closed off over there? Right? Someone's closed off. Someone's lonely. Someone's calling you to take a leap of faith, to pick those wings up and go rescue this person over here. It's time. Wow. Wow, it is time, right? This is a fated event. Speaking of, right? Dip is playing by Sophie, right? With the lyrics in this song is literally, I can make you feel better, right? It's time for you to go over there and make somebody feel better now, because they can really make you feel better. Manifest, right? Ninth house. What do you where does your faith lie? I'm saying, oh wow, where does your faith lie? You're drowning in your emotions and it's leaving you burdened. Your words are magic as well, but you need to literally like manifest. Wow, 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 wow. Wheel of Fortune twice. Oh lordy, I should have just took those two, but that's fine. Someone is burdened, clearly, right? And someone wants to make you feel better. If you let them, right? If you let them, if you want them to, and you know you will. If that's what you want, you know where to find them. Get on the bus, get on that chariot, and manifest. Wow, to your empress. Go ahead, right? Because like I said before, she's in conflict as well. She's closed off. She has men at her feet though. Well, in certain cases, like she may be pregnant, right? But if she's not, then this is the idea that you want to get her pregnant, or at least knock her out. Plant your seed, bust that nut, celebrate, right? If men could get pregnant, oh shit. The fuck are we gonna take that? That was the Two of Pentacles. Juggling, struggling, but it's the pathway. Which door are you gonna take now? Now that you know this information, right? I know, Aquarius, Libra, time to bring balance to a situation. You have blessings here. Asserting yourself with your faith now. Do you really believe in God? Where's your loyalty lie? For real, for real. In the world, not of it. Time to make a decision, for real, for real. Oh wow, we still pulling cards. Still pulling cards. Still pulling cards. Still pulling cards. I can make you feel better. Right? That's how I feel about somebody. If they just let me. Right? But they got me out in the cold, so it's just like, it is what it is. I'll just be over there 4 of Pentacles, but still, 3 of Pentacles. To go to my 6 of Pentacles, right? My balance, my equal give and take. But rest in peace to Sophie too. Gone but never forgotten. Get into the groove. By Stat. Why does 2 want to keep coming out? Oh wow. Queen of Swords, Death. World card. 4 of Wands. Look at that. Hangman. Look at that. Temperance. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. I don't know if I'm showing y'all right. Look at that. Get into the groove. 4 of Pentacles. Not 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. In the upright at that. And you have the Fool in the upright at that. Underneath that. But this is the actual Queen of Pentacles, right? At the bottom of the deck, this person, right? This 4 of Pentacles, this person, or this is you, right? Whoever you are, whoever's watching this, but there's someone here who's very stable. But I think we had stability there. Somebody's very stable, but they're also very nurturing. They're very loving. They can offer you anything that you need. They'll make a way for you, regardless, even if they don't got it, right? This is also Earth energy, so they can manifest things as well. Four of Wands, as speaks of a union. In the Madhouse Tarot, though, specifically, this seems like there's a celebration. They might be celebrating on their own a lot. I can relate, right? But it's just like, I don't know, being closed off and something about a fated event. Oh shit. Oh, wow. Wow, right? This could be a little bit personal to me, right? It's like taking a leap of faith in something, but it's like being closed off because I'm such a homebody, right? I'm very like hermit, right? For real, for real. I don't go out unless I need to, but this is like, being in Four of Pentacles is very literally being closed off to the world, essentially. It's like being in the world, not of it. But you're usually like, no, I don't want to. I'm just fine being to myself, right? Four of Wands, celebrating on your own by yourself. But Ten of Pentacles. When I say Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune here, right? This is, again, this is something like this is a different kind of event. This is something very spiritual. Because, like, I don't know. These Wheel of Fortunes are very different. But this is, I don't know, you got, like, this looks like a Sphinx here based off the paw, and then how they're positioned. You got the reptilian there with the dog, and they got the body. Like, this is very, right, the past, resulting from history. Attitudes from the past about, resulting from the history. So, yeah, this is a fated event that's reoccurring now in the present. Oh, shit. So this is the, when it comes new moons. But again, we saw the moon again. That's all about secrets, things being hidden. But under this new moon in Sagittarius, wow, right? We looked at Sagittarius. I think Sagittarius is considered, the sun god, Ra, right? Ooh. And then Aries or Capricorn too as well. But Aries, I think, is also looked at as Lucifer, who is God's son, the fallen angel. Three of Pentacles, again, that's working together, building something. But see, this person is lifting them up. You want to lift somebody up now. Whoever this person that's all closed off to, you want to lift them up. You want to stand beside both. You want to get behind them now on whatever it is that they're building. But Two of Pentacles here. Two of Pentacles. Well, Pentacles. Oh, that's Nine of Swords. But Nine of Swords is about stress, worry, and having anxieties. But here is literally about trying to, like, ease them up, soothe them. I feel like it's always the opposite. So we're looking at sexual, right? But this is like trying to, still get behind them. You're literally trying to creep up on them in some way, shape, or form. Or somebody's about to creep up on you. Lovers here wants to peek out full at the moon again. Look at that. And the Queen of Wands, the Devil, and the Knight of Wands. Wow, contracts. But you got the lovers and the Devil there. So that's literally about two contracts, essentially. But one's like literally toxic, and the other one's the one that they really need to go towards. Knight of Wands is about the passion behind it, the frustration, how they're trying to go about it in a way. But it's just like, nah, you really can't. Knight of Wands, everything. Temperance is at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Wands wanted to show itself as well. With Temperance, that's like Yeah, having a softer approach. I'll be missing you. Wow. By Diddy Faith Evans and 112. But Temperance is all about reconciliation. This is also, to me, oh wow, and the Emperor is right behind it. I'm gonna show y'all that. And the Moon. Look at. I'm just gonna lift up the deck and the Eight of Cups. So I don't know. Maybe the Emperor could be leaving somebody to go and reconcile with somebody else. But this is also somebody cooking up something. This also could be alchemy as well. Somebody could be doing alchemy on an emperor under this new moon. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. I thought that was the Three of Swords, but 88. 88 could be significance. You could be missing somebody right now. Thinking of the dead, right? Since you went away. Queen of Wands still showed up to the world. Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to whip you. Somebody, right? S&M, right? Somebody wants to really trying to whip you into shape. Or maybe you need to whip somebody into shape. But whoever this person is closed off, coming in. All right, so this person could be a little bit prudish. Four Wands, they're good on their own. So whoever you are, right, you may feel like this person is good on their own. I mean, yeah, they got it going on their own, but who really wants to be alone, for real, for real? Why look at it like that? Especially if they aren't really, if there's no bad blood between the two of you. If you're having vivid dreams about this person, most definitely go reach out towards them, by all means. You got a Queen of Wands here. We don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but with this moving here, that's a blessing. I don't know, but you have a High Priestess there. So maybe the person that you're married to is a Queen of Wands, right? And she's the one that's on the low. Right? And that High Priestess here is just strength. But we about to finally get into it a whole hour in. Wow. Wally world. Wally world. Was that all of the cards? All of the cards? Oh yeah, because I'm not going to... Oh, well, maybe I should pull one. No, I'm going to do that at the end. In the world, not out of the world. So the first position is the root of your issues, question or issue. This may contain some of the past influences not completely phased out. Some residual energy of this that still lingers. So we have routine. So something in your sixth house going on. Earth. Stabilizing, solid, hard, supportive, tough, dense, substantial, stationary, unmoving, constant, knows, smell. Number one, your routine and your stability. What is constant? What is supportive? What are you being hard on? What is substantial to you? Your destiny, where you're going, your career, right? What are you doing on the day-to-day? Is it fulfilling to your career, to your destiny, your life purpose, your North Node? Three of Swords here is speaking of some type of, like I said before, it's all about heartbreak. But here, this person seems like he's really looking back on something. He's really looking at this, like really analyzing the situation. I'm missing somebody, essentially, right? They wanna. There's like a blue flower here, which I look at as like some type of peace, essentially. It's like a very light-hearted type of energy for me. Again, this is masculine here, so that blue also could be masculine energy. Ten of Wands, but it's in reverse. But you needing to drop the burden. You have the burdens dropped already. Uma Thurman is playing in the background by Fall Out Boy. But it's like dropping the burden and taking a leap of faith to something, because something is no longer serving you. I think you're coming into the realization, right? Your issues, this may contain some past influence not completely phased out, energies that still linger. So this is about you dropping whatever your routines are and going in a different direction in your life. Temperance, reconciliation, right? Nothing, this is whatever it is not really serving you. Whatever you've been working on, whatever this routine, it's not really substantial. You've been pouring in the dust. And it's time for you to take a leap of faith to work somewhere else. Three of Pentacles, where somebody can support you, or you can support them, vice versa. But the Three of Pentacles is there is working with somebody. But you see how this man has got this chick lifted up though. So the song I got in my head now, even though we got music playing here, is the song by Ed Sheeran. No, it's by NERD and Ed Sheeran, and it's called Lifting You Up. And this is literally telling you to go towards somebody that's going to be able to lift you up, right? Whoever this person is, if we're looking at the bottom of these decks, this is the person I could be talking to. You've been working on your own by yourself, thinking everything is cool, but it's just like you really ain't doing much. It's like, what is that? Something coming up. It's not coming up roses, but it's like coming up something else. But we have Libra here. Oh, the second part. Second position is current surrounding influences. This shows pretty much what you can already see and what is obvious. In any event, this card sums up the energies of the present. Libra, I balance. Something about equal give and take. You could be a Libra. Definitely could have Libra placements in your chart. You also could be a Libra South Node here, because we have the South Node card here. Second house, treasury, wealth, food, speech, salary. I'm sorry, I need to show y'all the cards. And I need to grab some water too as well. I'm getting thirsty. But it says food, speech, and I need to turn up the lights too, because I don't think I can really see. There we go. Food, speech, salary, generosity, music, family, profit, truthfulness, eloquence. It says face and teeth, Raja 34. Breaking down to 7. And then we have 19, which breaks down to a 10, which is also a 1. Because 9 and 10 is 1. So 7 and 1. 71 could be significance. But your second house, treasury, your wealth. What do you need to bring balance to? The current surrounding influences. This pretty much shows up what you already see and what is obvious. Oh, so this is what you don't see coming, right? I forgot. The third card is what you don't see coming. So this is what you kind of already know now. And, this is the present. So this is what's currently going on, right? So you need to kind of get balance of your wealth now, essentially. Remember, reconsider. Now is not the time to. South Node, right? juggling, struggling as well. Don't stop the music. Oh, did we say something about music on here? Music and family, generosity. You could be juggling in a family. You're trying to bring balance to a family situation, to your wealth. You could be a musician. Don't stop the music, right? But remember, reconsider. Now is not the time to. You're. Of course, I keep saying you're juggling. Oh wow. The devil. Here's your contract. Here's your what you're working towards. This is what you manifest. This is what you manifested. This is why nothing is coming up. Because this is who you're working with. This is who you're married to, essentially. You're married to the devil. This is why you're juggling. And it's time to bring balance to this situation. So we've seen how right? Which you don't see coming. Knight of Swords, right? Silent but deadly. That shark is very. It could attack at any moment. Wow, right? It's like he's creeping up behind you. Something's creeping up behind you, slowly but surely. We have Pentacles here, Hangman. Something's about to get you caught up. This is in the reverse, because this would be the upright, but this is like this. So somebody's about to get caught up if they don't bring balance to this situation, or somebody's already caught up in this situation, and now they're trying to like maneuver their way over to somebody else to help them. That could be a situation as well. You can't run away from what's fated. In the world, not of the world. Something's calling you to be of service, whoever this person that's closed off, celebrating on their own. Again, temperance is there. It's about a reconciliation. We had it here on both ends. Right? Right? Yeah, temperance is there. It's all about a reconciliation regardless. It's a major arcana. That's literally about balance. Right? Libra, I balance. So whoever this person is, there's some balance that's about to take place. So somebody's about to come to you in need of help, essentially. Somebody's caught up in a situation and they need your help. Caught up in a marriage and they need help on getting out. Aquarius, I know. Third position, what you are not able to see at the current time because you have blinders on, perhaps. What is being hidden, withheld, or just overlooked. This is the surprise part of the reading. Surprise, right? So, of course, this is a black moon spread. When the moon comes out, I don't know, whenever it comes to these moon cycles, I always seem to resonate with the moon cycles a lot. And the moon always wants to show itself. Like, you know how in certain readings that I do, right, I always talk to you about how assertive, right, Leo can be in my readings. Well, when it comes to the moon, it asserts itself when it needs to. And it seems like whenever it gets close to a full moon or new moon, that moon card will always show up in a reading for me. But cohesion, Aquarius, I know, 23, but we have cohesion here, earth and water. It's about, right, stability and, well, tangibility and intuition, I should say. Rain and Men is now playing by Rihanna, still from the Loud album. But cohesion, cool, centered, curvaceous, stable, right? Slow, nurturing, sleeps deeply, gains weight easily, good endurance. Number 8. Oh wow. 8 definitely could be significance to somebody, but you could be an Aquarius, right? Something about nurturing. Stable, right? Cool, you're centered. This is you. An Aquarius, the strategist. This is the King of Swords, essentially. serving of others, the details of, do what you must do, and Virgo, right? I don't know if you are dealing with a Virgo, or you could be potentially, you right, have Virgo placements. Or another Virgo placement. Maybe there's some, or maybe the Virgo, right? Aquarius is the person that keeps you cool, centered, stable, nurturing. You probably do sleep deeply when you're around this person, if y'all slept together before. Not on no sexual, but I mean, with good endurance there, you could go for hours eventually. What is eventually? What the fuck is that? I'm just making up words. Essentially, right? I mean, that's what the card is suggesting, but not everybody's situation is the same. But this person is like, I don't know. You seem to be very, very, right, calm with this person. I don't know why. Or cool. Calm, cool, and collected, essentially, right? Hierophant is a leader, is a traditional person. He's very, who upholds the law, essentially, right? As above. They have two keys at their feet. Well, they have two people here, right? So this is literally a spiritual teacher. He's not really marrying anybody. He's more so teaching these two individuals how to maybe become them. You got the two keys there that he's offering to these people. So this is essentially you, whoever you are. Again, you may be an Aquarius dealing with a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have Virgo and Aquarius in your charts. But there's some type of cohesion here, right? Between you two, literally, the card is between the two of you. Libra, second house, south node. Because you working in your south node, it's what's getting you caught up. And that's what happens to a lot of people. But this is specific though. So if you have a south node Libra, this could be your situation. And you could be an Aquarius as well with a south node in Libra. In your second house. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is about that spark. It's about passion. It's about manifesting. Like, this is a wand, essentially. This is about the male phallic as well. The Hierophant with a wand, that's literally like, you could be married to literally like a dark magician. Like you married this person out of traditional values, but the irony is this person kind of used some type of magic over you to get you to marry them. Knight of Swords here is about cutting this person out now to your Four of Wands. There's someone else that you want to grow, that has fruit, right? That can carry their weight. Baby, one more time. Somebody that you want to have another chance with, essentially. But again, right? So also what I look at this is, right? If you don't believe in black magic or whatever, right? This is also you manifesting whatever this was. and now you're trying to work your way into trying to get back to another person who was more serving to others, you know, right? Who was more serving to others. You cut them out potentially, and now, baby, one more time, you wanna, right? Get behind them now on whatever it is that they're doing. The irony of it all, right? Will they take you back? Well, again, this person is closed off for a reason. However, they can't run away from what's fated. So you still have to come in and take that action regardless. We're only about to go into the fourth position, but we already been seeing what's literally at the end of this. It's about asserting yourself. Double times with that Mars energy. That's also the Emperor taking authority, being authority. If anything, right? You have the Hierophant there, which I've also kind of symbolized as you. I don't know, I'm probably being specific to somebody, so maybe I am talking to the person that's watching this, not really the person that's inquiring. Because usually people who watch are always trying to figure out about somebody, but maybe this is more so information about what this somebody needs to do for their situation to kind of, put them on the right track to their destiny for real, to, their part of fortune, their increase. But the fourth position is what to do now, how you address this issue, how you manifest or overcome it, where your strengths are. This card should tell you. Grand Trine, blessings, right? Air sign, moving. Vayu, moving, subtle, active, flexible, dry, restless, invisible, cold, circulating, dynamic, skin, touch. You could be cold right now. Air sign, right? You could be an air sign, essentially Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you could be cold, you could be subtle. Something about your skin. You could really be you could be feeling invisible too in your marriage. We have here is your sixth house. As a full-time job, serving, do it a little at a time. But was this in the word? Serving to others, what is good for us, your work. It don't really matter. This one seems like it's good either way. But it's a full-time job. Moving. You gotta move. Moving forward to whoever's more flexible for you, who's not gonna look at you, who's not gonna see past you, right? You have invisible here. So like I said, you're invisible, cold. Somebody that you're with is cold. It's telling you to move from that person. Maybe if you have to be subtle about it. I don't know. But as a full-time job, serving, do it a little at a time. I feel like the person that you need to move towards, right? This is the person that you're going to have a full-time job with, serving, right? Because as the other one was being serving to others, serving of others. So if you're going to stand behind them, now it's going to be a full-time job, serving. But you'll be doing little at a time, though, which is fine. Especially when you have earth energy here, but a high priestess here. This is someone that you're connecting to. This person is very intuitive. They're connected. They may not be traditional, but they're spiritual. But they still have a faith in God. They still believe in a higher source. That's how they connect. That's how they do the things that they do, because they have a connection to God. To God. She feels what she knows. But she's a person. But see, that's the thing. Her job, because she's so serving. She's serving I can't even get the words out. But this person, right, that you need to move towards, because they're so serving of others, it's a full-time job because it's a spiritual work. They're a spiritual person. They're a religious person, but you're a Hierophant as well. So like you're still a man of God. You know, y'all match each other. 1 and 2, right? Thing 1, thing 2. Strength, right? This person gives you power. This person gives you strength. This person tames you better. This person, you get fired up with them, but you don't bite though. That's the thing. Like you see how this line is to this feminine, to this person. Their teeth are out, but they seem like they're very playful with it. And like I've said before, oh, it's not up here, right? It's not up here, right? But we did have the Five of Wands from that from the Tarot of Opposition, right? That Five of Wands was that playful energy versus the actual conflict of what the feminine was, you know, or whoever the other person is that you're about to go towards is dealing with. You know, their conflicts is a whole bunch of motherfuckers throwing themselves at them essentially, you know? And they don't really want that. That's why they're so closed off. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands, and their union by themselves. You know, they're happy on their own, celebrating on their own until they can find that one, that God, you know, whoever the perfect match is, that God, you know, right? Spiritual, right? Who God needs them to be with. I feel them on that. Knight of Coins. Knight of Cups, I'm sorry. But the Knight of Cups in traditional tarot is, I'm sorry, this is the page. Right, because it's the same difference to me, right? The Page of Cups in traditional tarot is someone of, well, it's emotions, water, right? But it's immature on how they express their emotions. However, in the Madhouse Tarot, this person, this Page of Cups, is more on the down low. They're hiding something. You see how they're covered here? There's this and this is usually a woman. In most cases, it may be a woman, but in few cases, this just could be somebody working in feminine energy, right? But but just also you know, take what what resonates in this story, guys. You know, but this is definitely somebody hiding somebody. It's hiding something, right? It's hiding something from you. Hiding in the world. Hiding from the world. Someone's on the low, hiding from the world. A Queen of Wands. Wow. Queen of Clubs comes on. Queen of Wands. By Azealia Banks of all people, right? Queen of Wands. Queen of Clubs. It's literally Queen of Clubs. Queen of the world. Queen of Wands of the Queen of the world. You're hiding. This person is hiding. They need strength. Or maybe you are hiding. Maybe right? They can be maybe you look at them as the Queen of Wands, right? This is how you see them. You think this is them out here with everybody, and they're not. They're really closed off. They're hiding themselves. They're standing strong in their beliefs, right? Because they're working now. They're moving forward because to their blessings, and it's time for you to do the same, right? And move towards that person for things to work out in the same way for you. But that's what to do now. That's how you're addressing it. So it's the approach. Well, they definitely wanna get naked with you, right? Maybe it's needing being playful about it. 8, it's this strength, right? Show your teeth off a little bit. If you don't bite, or if you do bite, right? S&M did show up as one of the songs. Maybe you should get a little frisky with this person, especially when this Queen of Wands is there. They're prude. The Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of this deck. At the bottom of the deck, we have, right, Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. They are closed off. That's a prude bitch, and they're happy being on their own. You sound like my mom, whoever this person that you're, shit. Maybe could be somebody going towards my mom as well, shit. But this is needing to really reconcile with somebody though, and they may come off as a little standoffish. However, right, it's needing to put some fire to some earth now, right? You know, the earth, it's a little cold where this earth, where this person is at on their own. They probably got love for you as well. I mean, with the balance there, there's love there. It's just closed up. Right? The love is there. It's just closed up. Wow. I think that's the Tower. Or that could be. No, that's not. 10. That's 14. I think that's Death. I don't know. But yeah. You probably wear glasses too. Somebody's glasses is there. So maybe it's taking your blinders off, right? And seeing the person for the fiery, passionate, sexual, vibrant being that they are in this world. And that they also still are like a person of God as well. That can also give you strength. You know? They what is that? A preach in the streets and the freak in the sheets. Right? Oh wow. I don't know why I just felt somebody like try to rub my foot. Oh wow, Damage is now playing by Danity Kane. But now we're going into the 5th position, and we are at 132. The likely outcome. Based upon current circumstances, it is important to keep this in mind so it is possible to change it should this not be the outcome you want. Right? And then we still want to pull my cards after this. But your faith. Do you really believe in God? What is God telling you to do? If God led you here, then you seem like you already know, right? Aquarius, you already know what to do, even when this whole thing was even in this position about it, you not seeing it coming, because this is you taking that action. So it's not more so you not seeing it coming, it's more so the person that you're dealing with, right? The people that you're dealing with not seeing this coming at all whatsoever, right? You taking that action, being assertive. But you gotta have faith that everything is gonna work out. You know? Are you patient and understanding? Because I'm gonna need someone. Wait, tell me, are you patient and understanding? Because I might need some time to clear the hole in my heart. Right. Mars, asserting. But it says Mangala, asserting. Courage, focus, strength, physical strength, willpower, independence, conflict, strategy, prowess, weapons. Pita Raja, number 14. Come on. Right? Somebody's damaged. Somebody's heart is damaged. And how are you going to fix it? How are you going to assert yourself now? Right? How are you going to assert your faith? How is God... because he's showing us ways. He's always giving us signs on how to do things. He's always communicating with us. You know, he's an intellectual. Trust me. And very little, you just gotta like really pay attention sometimes to just the very subtle things that he gives you. But again, you gotta be aware of that. You know, and even as I'm preaching that, that's still something that I'm not really full equipped to really, that I haven't really practiced yet. You know, really like trusting my intuition like 100%, like full on 100%. I mean, I've been standing clear of trouble for the most part, but it's more so like as far as my actual actions towards the things like this that I'm doing for the collective. But Mars, the drive for the the confronting of action, right? How you gonna take action on something, on building something with someone? How are you going to build now what has been damaged, right? I know people say you can't go back to yesterday, but this is more so like going back and manifesting, right? If you can go back in time to recreate something, right? This is literally it. If you were looking for a sign from God, and you put yourself into in a situation where you really had feelings towards somebody, and you fucked them over to be with somebody else, for them to really fuck you over big time, and you want to go back to that person that you fucked over, this is your sign. Go back to them, right? Go manifest. Apologize. Queen of Swords is there. Death is here. Knight of Swords is here. But these is all in reverse. These two is in reverse. But death is a major arcana. When I say this is like, I don't know, somebody's about to have a cold winter. You could be dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. But you also have Scorpio here, which is death. But whoever this person is, I don't know. They seem like they're very old, very frail. And death here is very cold. I don't know, these both seem cold. Even though she's like, she has no, wow, she does have clothes on. I didn't really look at that well. It's just like the dress seemed like, well, she's really skinny. So I don't know. But she doesn't seem like she's very, I don't know. She doesn't really seem too happy about something. I mean, her sword is down though, so it's just like she's not really putting up a fight. But I guess she's got some weight on her though. Oh wow. LLC by Nicki Minaj. So somebody just been made into an LLC? I don't know. Somebody's trying to maybe, all right, with the Three of Pentacles, so somebody might be working for somebody. Somebody's about to be whipped into shape. And they might not like that. This is the cold hard truth. There's the death. Something's about to end severely. And I guess this is what they don't see coming. Somebody doesn't see coming. Somebody needs to get put in their place, essentially. Somebody, right? But this is also you, right? To both people, right? This is you whipping the person that you're married to, right? Getting them in check, and then you going over to your real empress, right? To the real person that you want to get married to, whether this be a man or a woman, right? Or not even be married to, whoever you just want to build your life with, right? Whoever there's better days for you, right? Whoever you want to increase with, whoever your part of fortune is, right? Whoever you want, whoever this person is, right? Where your belly is going to be full at, and people are going to be at your feet, regardless. Manifesting. You're going to go over there in the same energy as well. whipping them into shape, getting them, gripping them up by their head, cutting the shit, and putting them in a place, essentially, because again, I told you this person is a prude as well. In the world, not of the world. You two, again, this is probably in another reading that I had with the Empress is there though as well, right? There's one of my readings because the Empress and the Hierophant came up, but it was with the I think it was with the Madhouse Tarot at that. But one of my things was of mice and men, because in that Madhouse Tarot, the Hierophant he's standing on a stool by himself, right? And he's like, dressed up like he's, like the priest or whatever. But around him is a bunch of mice that surround him. And then, of course, in the Empress, you have the men at her feet. So, like, of mice and men. But we have the Hierophant again with the High Priestess here. That's literally the two of you coming together to be in the world, not of the world. This is your being of service, diving for light, right? This is y'all being the light in the world. You can't run what's fated. This is literally like the contract. Now, whoever I'm talking to, this is literally like you have a contract with this person, whoever it is. I don't know whoever you're married to. That's the devil, right? And the person that you done fucked over to be with this person, that's the contract that you're really supposed to be. That's the person that you're essentially married to. Your soul is married to. That's your soul contract, essentially, right? That's your soulmate. All right? You gotta have a connection. This is a past life situation. This is history trying to repeat itself. Oh, wow. How you choose dead to me is playing, right? That's how you feel about somebody. And this is probably how you think somebody feels about you. They may, right? But there's a lesson learned here. You've learned the lesson about karma. What goes around comes around. You gonna do to others as they did done unto you. I mean, this is how the world works. Baby boy, baby girl. And didn't we have the world here, right? The world is here. So it's just like you deal with it. You deal with the Queen of Wands, and you end up you'll end up with a Queen of Wands or something like that. Or you thought somebody was a Queen of Wands, and you end up with a Queen of Wands, because that's what it was. You thought this person was being like a witch, right? Black magic, or just somebody who's like a Satanist, right? Or you could be thinking this person is a Satanist, essentially, right? For somebody doing tarot card readings, you come from a religious background. This person pulling out cards and shit. Well, what the fuck is this? Where's the Bible at? No, Lord Jesus, where's my cross? Like, and you looked at them like that, blocking them off, thinking that that was your weakness. That's your kryptonite, right? Long behold, that you end up manifesting yourself into your fucking kryptonite. Look at that. How the world works, or how God works, right? But mental abuse is here. So somebody's been mentally abusing you. Time to build, expand your business, right? You probably had a business that was no longer, that's not working out for you. It's not growing. You're burdened wherever you're at. What's that smell? Well, there we go with the smell again. Somebody smells something. You could have a clear aliens that you having some type of phantom smells you're getting. So you probably might get like a whiff of their cologne or perfume or certain foods that they could be eating, right? And you could be smelling that. We also have player and copycat, karmic clone. Ooh, look at that, right? So this person that you end up not dealing with, that you that you thought was doing all this devil worship and shit, right? You end up going to somebody that literally is, right? But then that person that you're dealing with sees what they're doing, and now they're copying what that see, because now they're copying what it is that the person that you ran away from is doing. They're a player now. Well, not now, but they've always been a player, but they've been a copycat as well. They're just going with the flow, doing any and everything. They're a player, so. Writer and author, you could write a story about this person or about what you experienced. Huh. Dealer. You could be a dealer. A couple more cards fell out. Strange love. It was a strange love. Check up. There we go. It's about that time. If you really missed them, gin and tonic, you could be drinking right now. Blackmail. Somebody's blackmailing you. What is this? Grinding my gears. Somebody's pissing you off. Oh, somebody's pissed off that you got a secret union with somebody. That's what it is. Anime. They could be into anime, comics, cartoons, right? You could be into that. And the person that you're with is trying to get into that now because, you know, that's your thing with that person. Or that's the thing that y'all got, right? And it doesn't work out because now they're just trying to copy you. Oh, I'm in a Pokemon and this, that, and the third now. Bitch, when was you ever in a Pokemon and stuff like that? Something's real fishy about that. Right? June. How can you love me after everything we've been through? Something could have happened in summertime. Wow. But June is here, right? Maybe you did something in June where you're feeling like that. Like, damn, I really fucked you over big time. Right? How can I come to this person, right? And even if they accept me, it's just like, well, damn, like, how can you love me after everything that I put you through? Everything we've been through. After everything that I've been through. That's probably what it is, right? Because they understand. High priestess, they feel what they know. You are connected to this person. You're having vivid dreams about this person. You're more connected to that person than you really are leading on to believe. And this is what God is trying to tell you, bro. Or sis. Like, it's a sacred union here, bro. Or sis. South node. Somebody's working in their south node. You've been working in your south node way too long. And you're about to see what the miracles and the blessings are when you start working in your north node and what you're destined to be, or who you're supposed to be destined to be, right? Why is you being weird? Social media. Why is you being weird on social media? You probably being weird to somebody on social media, or somebody's being weird to you. Play the game. Play the game. Anime. Play the game, anime. Right? Trying to whip somebody in the shape. Trying to get somebody to play the game. Trying to get somebody to chase after you. Gang member. You got gang member, adult star. Wow. That came up anyway. September. Something could have happened in September. Read between the lines. Politician. September adult star. Read between the lines. So a dealer, gang members, right? Queen of Wands, and a high priestess, agnostic, somebody who believes in God but doesn't have a religion. A politician is still at the bottom of that. So you could be wanting to become a politician. Maybe that's the route that you need to go to once you start to step into this. It's just like you come together for a purpose, right? When you work into your north node, politics could be your thing. You may need to follow your heart. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction. Virgo. I know you could be a Virgo, could be dealing with a Virgo, could be dealing with two Virgos, leaving one Virgo to go to another Virgo, right? In certain readings that I've watched with with specific readers that I frequent, one of the cards that popped out from from her readings would be like the person that you're dealing with is also dating somebody of the same sign as you, or something like that. And that always kind of fucks up the situations, especially when you start to do readings, or you've come to this reading, you probably watched other readings before. So if you're inquiring about somebody that you want to go reconcile with, you probably are also married or dating somebody of that same sign. So whenever it is that you're getting information on, you're mixing up the stories with the people. And then if you're also talking to your married other, because I don't even want to call them significant, or your spouse or whatever, but if you're talking to the person that you're married to about the readings or whatever, of course they're going to throw you off even more to make it seem like it's this person that you done fucked over to be with them, just to ease your guilt, because that's all it is. You still feel guilty about what you did to this person, so they're just going to say whatever it is just to keep you around, because they got you already. They quote unquote won, whatever that means. But if you won, what is it that they've gained other than you? That's it. This is the Queen of Wands here. That's all you. That's all that. That's all it is. It's just a good look. There's no substance. There's no real. There's nothing real about it. Looks fade eventually. February could be significance, death note, and sexual abuse. Somebody tried to kill you in February, or somebody tried to get you killed in February, or somebody tried to get your person killed, right? The person that you're trying to go towards killed in February, or that could be happening in February. But there's some sexual abuse here. And the only reason why I say that, because Death Note is here. Death Note is an anime, right, that I watch. It's literally about a guy who literally finds a book. You write their names in, and it literally is supposed to time, date. If you get the time, date, and the person's first and last name, you'd be able to take care of them, essentially. So this is also, if, right, well, you can't really have, you can have a Death Note, a bunch of names of people that you want to kill, right? They could have that as well, but they also could have this as, right? If it's not a Death Note, then it's a book of bodies of that they've used and abused since February, right? We have a Dealt Star here as well, with a dealer and a gang member, right? The gang member could be in that whole book right there, right? Of sexual abuse. I don't know, whoever you are a man of God, regardless. You don't need to be a part of religion to believe in God. Somebody wants to take a road trip. That's just see, there's like people driving around and stuff on a commercial. Somebody wants to go on a road trip. Probably want to Netflix and chill. I mean, with the anime and manga there, you probably want to, oh, that'd be beautiful, right? Going on a road trip and just be, reading comic books and watching anime and playing video games and shit and learning about stuff. But life partner, here we go. It's time for you to move towards your life partner, regardless if you're married or not, but you have to be full on assertive, right? Full on assertive. That's double Mars. You have to be full on and assertive. Set yourself straight. Set them straight. Set everybody straight. I don't know. You got people watching here, so you might, whoever the person did, you might end up making a scene. But whatever it is that you do, though, don't throw this in anybody's face. You got to be very Be very subtle though. Even if it's in public though, still be subtle about the situation. You know, be the bigger person. You know, especially if you are coming off as the man. You know, we have to tell them here about the exciters, right? Don't get too excited though. We got the red cards that we're using. Communication is key though, most definitely. You could be telling somebody this on Thursday. Musician. It came up in reverse. Pull up to the crib. Somebody wants to pull up to the crib. Bang how, right? Because whoever's closed off, you could be a musician and you want to pull up. But see, North Node is there in sex demons. North Node, sex demons, and butt buddy, bottom bitch. Wow. So, working in your North Node, you're gonna learn about these sex demons and these butt bottom bitches. These butt buddy bottom bitches. Was that all of them? Sex magic, verse bottom, feminine energy. I believe that's everything, y'all. We're at 146. Tell them is playing by the exciters as we end it off, but we're gonna go through these one more time. Let's see. Let's really put the story, put the nail on the coffin, right? Because we know death did show up. Something has ended. Something needs to end. Major arcanas are literally about like something actuals. Like this is something you can't ignore. These are very obvious and like prevalent things. You have the world there. You have the empress there. You have death there. You have hangman there. You are caught up, bro. Whether you want to believe that or not. Like you literally are caught the fuck up. You stressing, bro. With that shark there too. That's like getting caught into a trap. A shark trap. Shark bait. You literally are shark bait right now. Tell him, right? This is me telling you, bro. You are shark bait right now. Shark bait. Woo ha ha. Ooh. Hoo hoo. Ooh. 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 Lordy. Lordy, 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 lordy. Y'all not ready for this. Because we want to talk about the shark creeping up on your ass, right? We want to talk about the shark creeping up behind you. Two of Pentacles. Creeping up behind you, getting you caught up, right? And what you getting caught up in? What you getting caught up in? The devil's trap. Look at you. You got caught up in the devil's trap. You got caught up in the devil's trap, and now you're juggling. Now you're juggling. Juggling. The one who really loves you. Wow. South Node, there we go. Remember, reconsider the things that you've done, because now look what's happening. You're juggling your food, your salary, your generosity. You don't even play music no more, bro. What kind of family do you really have? How is it really profiting? Be truthful, right? There's truthfulness here and eloquence. You try to come off like that, but where's the balance at in this relationship, in your marriage? Dealer, butt buddy bottom bitch. So the dealer, so the person that you're married with, right? Either you could be, right? So you probably gave up music to start doing music, you gave up music to start doing music, right? The irony. But you probably were focused on music, but you didn't give up that, or even if it's not music, then you stopped listening to music, or you stopped doing whatever it is that you're passionate about, and you started dealing. And you got caught up with a butt buddy or a bottom bitch. Oh well. So now you're being blackmailed. It's time you go check up on somebody. It's about that time. Literally, the wheel of fortune is there. It's about that time now to go check up on you. Stop playing them, whoever you are. Thursday. I don't know. There's an alarm playing right now. What time is it? Practice is playing by Princess Nokia. It's 5 o'clock right now in the morning, and it's it's Thursday too. At that, so it could be my neighbors, or my roommate, or my neighbors getting ready for work. But practice is playing, but that's the routine. Musician. When we talk about music, stop being a player. Start maybe using music as a way to communicate with somebody. Cause why is you being weird, bro? Oh wow, maybe I am probably talking to somebody specifically. I don't know. Like, a doubt star. You thought somebody was being an adult star. You think they are out here, but no, they not. They're closed off. Again, the person that you're dealing with is. Again, whatever the thing that's so crazy, right? You manifested it. The thing that you feared the most in that person that you ran away from, you manifested with the person that you end up getting married to. The irony of it all, right? Do you smell what the rock is cooking? I don't know why I said that. Because I feel like that's just like some SmackDown shit. Like, this is how God will handle you. You know? When you try to run away from what's fated. And as I stated many times on this channel, whatever you're afraid of, God will literally put you in situations where you're going to face your fears. So you really got a choice right here, bro, or sis, to stay in this toxic situation, whatever this situation is, or you move forward to brighter, better days. You have some type of gift. You smell something. You're dreaming. You're having vivid dreams, and you're smelling things like those. That's literally like those are the subtle things that's God triggering you. That's you being awakened to. That's your calling, right? You're having vivid dreams about this person. Now you're starting to smell this person, or you're tasting things like, I'm not even eating this, or well, that's not even tasting, but I'm not even around somebody's cooking and I'm smelling certain things. Like, where are these smells coming from? Like, you're gaining that ability. You're connecting with somebody, bro. You're connecting to somebody. There's been a lesson learned here. Now you done gained some abilities. You done learned a lesson. You read between the lines now of wow, what's happening here, and all of this. Read between the lines of all of this. There's a strange love that you have for somebody. Right? The love that you have, wow, and it still came up, right? Strange love. Because I was about to say, right, with a sex demon, Pink and Light is playing now by Frank Ocean. But the love that you have with the person that you're married to, or that you're with right now, it's I wouldn't call it a strange love. It's an odd love. Because of the sex demon. Like it's a strange love. It's literally, that's probably why it's a strange love, because it's a strange love with a sex demon. But again, you are like the masculine, so you are going to be more prone to be into the dark shit, like more so. Like you like the familiar. Why is you being weird? But see, now you're starting to see that, right? Somebody's being weird to you. It's going to hit you, right? That this is karma. This is a fated event. Like, oh, wow. Again, something happened in September. You was like, why is you being weird? Well, you was being weird to me. But Thursday, today, so something could be happening today. Something could have happened September on a Thursday. Social media. So something's going to happen Thursday on social media. And mental abuse. Oh, wow. Gin and tonic, drinking, grinding my gears. So something's on social media. Something's going to happen. Something's going to be shown on social media. Or maybe you've seen something on social media. Or maybe this could be the video, right? And it's going to piss you off. Something's going to grind somebody's gears and it's going to get them drinking. Or somebody's going to be drinking and then they're going to get pissed off. Agnostic. Right? You have to believe in God if you're an agnostic. It's not like you're atheists. Agnostic people, they believe in God, they just don't have a religion. Sexual abuse. Wow. So somebody might be talking about some sexual abuse on social media that might end up grinding their gears and getting them to drink, or they might be drinking and end up going on social media talking about their sexual abuse with their life partner. Or, wow. Agnostic. Their faith. Mental health. Mental abuse. Communication is key. Like I said, they're going to come on social media. They're probably going to tell it all about to their life partner, about the mental abuse, the obstacles, interpersonal obstacles too. But they're going to communicate to their life partner about what's been grinding their gears. Whether it's the mental abuse. What is the other one? The mental abuse, the sexual abuse. Or he's going to talk about the mental and the sexual abuse. If they're dealing with the gang members, right? You figure somebody dealing with the gang members, you could be needing to talk to them about that. The mental abuse and the sexual abuse within, you being in that gang. North Node. It's time for you to work in your North Node. But being with your life partner is essentially you working in your North Node as well. Away from those sex demons. Something about September is very significant. Somebody's birthday could be it's September. We have Queen of Pentacles here and the Four of Wands. So again, you could be dealing with a Virgo whose birthday just passed, who could be your life partner, and you may have did some foul shit in September on their birthday too. Gang member, pull up to the crib. Communication is key. Like I said, so this gang member is going to tell you everything, or tell you everything about what's going on. Right? Copycat, karmic clone. Who they've been really dealing with, right? I've been married to somebody who's really been literally trying to be you. Who's been trying to take you out. Or who's been trying to cast spells on you. Who's been trying to cast spells on me. Who's been trying to, right? This is spell work, essentially. Trying to end your life. Trying to end your fate. Karmic clone. They're going to communicate with you about that. Or maybe this is what you got to communicate to them. This is the things probably that you done found out now. Or this is what you're finding out now about the person that you're dealing with. Take what resonates. I know I've been speaking all out of pronouns and stuff like that, talking to certain whatever kind of people, but I think the person that's really watching this is really trying to gain some type of information on whatever it is that they're going through. So, South Node here, Sacred Union in February is the last cards that want to show up. So, right. So, being with that karmic clone is your South Node. Being with your life partner is your North Node. February could be a huge significance. That could be your birthday too, Aquarius, as well. Even though this is like a Sagittarius new moon reading. But damn, we're 2 hours in. But vivid dreams, and we're gonna really end this off, y'all. I think I spoke now on all this, so safe place, life partner. Look at that. Your life partner is the safe place, bro, or sis. Oh, look at that. Exactly, because it's a divine union. Congratulations, it's time to celebrate. Both you and your partner have healed and learned the important lessons to allow this union to manifest. Aww. If you're a Libra or an Aquarius, well, if you're in a Libra, you're probably dealing with your South Node, so you could be the karmic, right? But if you're the Aquarius in this Virgo, this is your life partner here, right? So that's beautiful. That's a divine union here. Like I said, because it's a sacred union, divine union. It's still something by God. It's a fated event that needs to happen. I don't know whoever you are watching this, if you're inquiring about somebody, but this is a new moon, right? A new moon spread. But it says, life partner. This person is someone that you can enjoy life with wholeheartedly. You two can get through anything together. Safe place. There's nothing like being able to let your guards down and know that you are protected by your partner's love. So, oh wow. Now Locked in the Closet is playing by Solange. That's one of my favorite musicians, right? If we want to talk about music here. This song is more specifically important to you, whoever you are that's watching this. This is more so the song to the person who you want to go reconcile with. You know, locked in the closet. That's how they feel, right? Locked in the closet is how they feel. And all they wanted was the dream of being in love with you. And now they probably about to go and get it. If you assert yourself, right? And put everybody in a place. Right? My apologies. But I'm gonna pull one more card, but even if, right, because we do have an Empress here that's pregnant, regardless of this person that you're going towards or the person that you're leaving, regardless, right, whoever is pregnant, it don't matter. If you're leaving your baby mom, right, if you're leaving your wife, or, right, to be with this person, you're still, right, being with this person, right, regardless of if this person that you're with is pregnant or not, you're still the person that you're going towards. Y'all will be able to manifest so much that you'll be able to take care of your child. That's the whole point, right? And then, right, even if the person, and even if you don't have kids, but the person that you're going towards is pregnant and about to have a baby or already has kids, then again, y'all two coming together will still bring in the abundance. Remember, part of increase here. Dissolving. Intuition to protect. Diving for light. This is beautiful, y'all. This is beautiful, y'all. This is beautiful, y'all. Slow down, right? It says, just because we want something so bad doesn't mean we have to rush into it. Take a moment to talk with your partner or to or to or self to reflect on what is best. This is like not really saying, like, this is not telling you to slow down as far as making the decision to cut off and move forward. This is saying to slow down as far as when you come into union with this other person, that you don't have to rush into a marriage. Like, you're already together. There's no point of having all those titles to each other. Still get to know each other. Y'all friends first and foremost. And it's time to rekindle that, or at least start where y'all left off at in that aspect. And then kind of work your way into becoming, best friends, and then, become lovers, and then boyfriends or girlfriends, or boyfriend and girlfriends, and then, become partners, and then, husband and wife, or husband and husband, and wife and wife. But we have third party. There is something or someone that is affecting your relationship. It's time to address it. There we go. We already know. Wheel of Fortune. This is the fated event. Somebody's leaving somebody to go be with somebody else. But this is, again, this person that you're leaving, though, well, the person that you're leaving to go towards, it's not like you really had communication with them. This is just something that just now has been coming into your mind about. You're starting to have vivid dreams about them. Like, why are you dreaming about this person? Because, oh, well, there's still some closure there. Not even closure, but there's this, closure in a sense, but this is closure in the way from the person that you're with, to give them the proper closure that you couldn't do when you walked away from the person that you walked away to go be with the person that you're with now. So at least now you know what you can properly say to this person that you're with, so they can know for a fact that, you know what, I'm not even mad at you. That's why that Queen of Swords is here, right? Her sword is down, and she's like, she's not really like, she seemed like she's a little sad. She feels some type of way. She feels a little slighted, but it's just like, you know what? Right? I'm just going to have to sit here in this and just be cold about it, right? Because you kept it real with them. You kept it honest with them. Right? Communication is key. Love at first sight. Wow. The instant gravitational pull you two felt when first meeting lets you know that this is a soul connection. So that person that you're going towards was love at first sight. When you first met them, you knew. But then something got way too real, and you had to end it. Right? But it says, watch out. This is a warning message. Be aware of gossip, envy, and jealousy. Someone or something is trying to stand in the way of this connection. So again, if you've been trying to get any information about your actual life partner, don't listen to them. Anything that they're saying is just going to throw you off and keep you stuck. That's the whole point of these missions. This is the test. Everybody is a test until you can get into union with somebody. So even your mom, your dad, your brothers, your cousins, your best friends, your roadies, your boss, like anybody that you hold near or dear, even if this is somebody that you looked up as a father or mother figure, like somebody who's basically raised you as your, it may not be your actual stepfather or stepmother, but this is still somebody in that step parental realm, who took the role of being your parent. You still gotta watch out for them. Anybody until you come into union with that person, until you can get face to face with that person and have the conversation, then you can really you gotta watch out for everybody until you come into union, until you have that conversation. But we have new chapter in the best part. Like, this is literally about to be the best part. If you take that leap of faith, you take that action and you search yourself, right? But you got to make sure that you end this third party, though. You got to make sure that it's no longer serving you. That this person they done their deed. It's the end of your contract now. Time is up. Right? New chapter. A fresh start is always good for everyone. Doors are opening for this new phase within your life, your love life. Best part. Like, if life were a movie, being with each other would be the best part. You would both bring out the better parts of each other. Exactly. And you know that. The time that y'all spent together. Again, this is a life partner. Every time you're with them, they feel safe. You feel safe when you're with them. So why not go towards them? I understand your vows or whatever, but like you need to really sit down with yourself at this point. This is literally a message from God. I don't think that anybody else is really kind of being in your ear properly. Because being married it's crucial to a man, right? Being with somebody, having a significant other is very important in God's eyes. But if that person doesn't really do anything for you, for real, other than just look good, then you basically just married yourself a trophy wife, an idol, essentially. You only got married for material things, right? Meanwhile, the person that you left out in the cold has been by themselves, manifesting, building, and growing. You know, just trying to stay right with God. Not even trying, they are being right with God. You know, I mean, of course, men are going to approach them. Of course, men or women are going to approach them as people are supposed to. You know, you get lonely after a while. You may want to lie down with somebody and have that intimate experience. You know, I was just at that moment today or yesterday, because I'm making this video late, y'all. But you know, I've been very celibate for a very long time, because you know, it's not like I'm holding out for a specific person, but I am, you know, looking for something serious. But the person that I ended up linking up with, you know, I offered him a massage. Actually, wow. That's neither here or there. That's just, wow. That's just now fucking hitting in my head now. Because he just told me that he's an Aquarius too. That's funny. But I don't think he's married or anything. But yeah, I offered him a massage, but he was getting all nervous about it because he wanted to smash. And, you know, because this is, you know, massaging is one of my side jobs along with this, you know, I really want to be professional with everybody that I interact with. So it's just like, I can't just, you know, give it up to you. Because if I give it up to you, that means I got to give it up to almost everybody now, you know. Especially if it's through the massage, like that's the happy ending, and I don't do those type of happy endings. The most I'll do is, you know, my hands, no mouth, no butt, no sex. Actually, basically anything that has the word sex in it, we're not doing it. I mean, well, there's hand sex, but you know, but that's not even, we don't call it hand sex, but. I don't know. He wasn't a bad looking guy, and you know, but I still kept it professional, y'all. You know, even as I was filling up on him in all the nooks and crannies of his body, and I was getting aroused too doing it, and I was really kinda in that moment of like, should you? Right? It's been a minute. Should you risk it? You know, just for one time for the one time, right? I mean, I was just like, And I told him even after that, you know, he got dressed and all that, you know, because we went through it without it being like him trying to overstep a boundary. And we smoked afterwards as well. He still kind of chilled for a minute because, I don't know, I think he really was kind of feeling the kid a little bit, even though I was being weird, as I always am, because that's like a defense mechanism to anybody that approaches me. You just can't assert yourself and just, think that you're just gonna, get it. For some, like, I mean, it all depends on your connection with somebody. If you have a soul connection with somebody, you assert yourself in that way, then by all means, it's gonna work out. It all depends on how things have happened between the two of you as well. Keep that in mind. That's always important. But, you know, and I've also mentioned like the whole like, I mean, we could have cuddled or whatever. He didn't even want to do that. See, if we, I'm just saying, certain conversations you have with people, you could get it. All depends. But it's an equal give and take. If you want to have sex with me, it's just like, well, damn. Because he even said that about the whole massage thing. It's just like, well, damn, like, I'm going to feel like, you filling me up. I'm going to want something, and I'm just going to just sit here and leave, not getting anything out of it. Like damn, that's fucked up. And I'm like, well, now, I didn't say this to him, but now you know how I feel. Every single time you hook up with somebody, and they don't want nothing more, but they just only want sex. I have a whole phase. We all have a whole phase, so of course you're gonna have some bodies. But just because you had your whole phase doesn't always mean you will hoe. Some people are like that. Some people were having sex way before, the age of 18. I did, but I wasn't really active on it. I was very, very particular about my encounters, and even in my whole phase, I was very particular about the people I was hooking up with. So, yeah. But out of everybody that I've massaged so far, he would be the only one that I probably would have partaken in, right? But see, the thing about him, well, I'm getting a little bit into it now. This is like 17 minutes, 2 hours and 17 minutes. But yeah, this situation though, it's needing you to really kind of understand your purpose and what are you here for. Diving into that light of God, listening for the truth, right? Diving for light and listening for truth. It's like listening for God. What is God telling you? Something doesn't feel right in that relationship or whatever it is that you're in. So why are you subjecting yourself to even being there, to staying there, to dealing with that? You are the masculine in the situation. You are the assertive one. So it's now time for you to take action, step into your role, get into your position as well. So this is me being the messenger and telling you, getting you to get into your position now, right? Be that masculine, be that man, even if you are a woman, but this to be that aggressor in your relationship, to break away from whatever this toxicity was that you were attached to, and to move towards your life partner to where it's safe at, clearly. Because you're dealing with somebody that's, mentally and sexually abusing you or putting you into situations that are getting you caught up like that. I don't know, right? Everybody's situation is different. Or maybe, right, if that's not the case, then maybe this is what the relationship is. You get all aggressive and abusive and on the person that you're married to, but they get off to that though, to that mental abuse and shit like that, because that's what they think. That's how a relationship is. Where oh, they don't love me if they're not arguing with me. They're not real. That's not what them fighting for me for. That's like trauma for real. And you probably in some way, shape, or form showed that type of behavior to your life partner as well. And then because they didn't react in the way that you thought they were supposed to react to you, that you thought that they didn't love you. And it's like, no, this person was raised differently. They love more, they have more compassion for you. If you mad at them, they're going to try to be more understanding and compromise certain situations. But they're just not going to be like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. They probably did in some parts, right? But people grow and they evolve and they understand that not everything is their fault. It takes two to tango, right? So they maybe be aware of certain things that they do, but if they knew they weren't wrong in certain situations, then they know they weren't wrong. And when you can realize where you was wrong at, they'll be there for you with open arms and take you and accept whatever it is that you are apologizing for, as long as you can be real about it. Be a man about it. It's no difference from your vows towards God. You get married and you honor these vows. So it's just like when you come to this person about apologize or reconciling and trying to be with them, it's literally the same shit. There's a divine union here. There's a life partner here. It's a sacred union. So of course this is like you having your new vows set under God, because again, God sees it all. So it's just like you stepping into the world now in this brand new beginning, and this new union, happy, surviving and thriving. With the person that you were supposed to be with, no longer in the dark. But thank you guys again for watching. Y'all take care now. I hope this helped in every way, shape, or form. Love y'all for real. Peace.